Hello, humankind. Excuse me. Steve Appleyard. It's good to see you. Not that I can see you. I can't see you, can I? Anyway, this is called Hallowed Ground. First one that I'm going to read you. Taken from the shadows, young man brought to light, ascending from the darkness to carry forth the fight. Let it be through music, let it be through song, let it be through acting, let him do no wrong. Listen to the feedback of mass of hordes surround. There'll be no disappointment. You'll walk on hallowed ground. What does it mean? Don't know. There's another one here. It's called Angelic Aviator. Welcome to the first and last, the ultimate ascend. Welcome to the charity blast that comes to bring the end. Welcome to the race change, a gift from the Creator. Welcome to the wings you've earned, you angelic aviator. I like that one. I like that. Anyway, this last one's a short one. It's just called Feather the Nest. It's only short. Only short ones, these. Sit thee silent. Breathe light to chest. Cleanse all kind. Feather the nest. So sit you silent. You sit silent. Breathe into your chest. Release and cleanse all kind. Don't matter what you've picked up or where you've picked it up from, conditioning, what have you, just let it go. And you feather your nest. That's it. What does feather your nest mean? It means you get your home right, you feather your nest, you get it ready. It's feather your nest. Yeah. It's all about creation. All of it. It's all about creation. I love creation. It's amazing sometimes that things what happen, synchronicity, things what happen. Sometimes, you know, things are meant to happen. I have a guitar, and that guitar I won it. It was a live radio draw. There was a gentleman many years ago called Simon Dinnigan, who him and a guy called Antonio Lamac made the SDP1, it was called, and I won the prototype, the first one of its kind. And it was amazing, really, because at that time I was, believe it or not, starting up a company. I was training to start up a company called Smiler Productions. It was a video production company. And I actually, through the place where I was working, or had been working, I don't know if I was still working there, that sold audio-visual equipment, I'd made some contacts, you see. So I ended up speaking to a gentleman and asked him if I could shadow him. He was making a video on Simon Dinnigan, who was a classical guitarist many years ago in the Philharmonic Orchestra. But it was solo. He was playing solo, and he got all these gigs all over the place lined up. And unfortunately, Simon Dinnigan ended up with repetitive stress injury. So it stopped him from playing, and he actually. I'm laughing there because he actually started his own video production company up as well, believe it or not. So, synchronicity. So I was given this guy, not Simon Dinnigan, the other guy who was filming Simon Dinnigan, gave me his website details, and he said, just check him out, this is what I'm doing, because I was wanting to shadow this guy so I could learn the craft, you see, the camera work and sound and, you know, all that's lighting and all that sort of stuff. And so I went on the website and there was a competition. And all you had to do was put your name and address, I think it was, and telephone number. And I won it. I won the guitar. So I'm pretty much self-taught. I think in my time I've had I've had 3 lessons off of 3 different people, I think. But other than that, I'm pretty self-taught. I'm a plodder. I plod along. I do a little bits, plod along. But I write songs. I write songs and I write poems and I write writings of wherever they come from, whatever it is. And it's just how it flows, you know. So we just have to go with the flow. It's how it flows. We go with the flow. It's like when you don't go with the flow, you're going against the flow, and that's when things can get difficult and hard for us. Don't try swimming up river when, you know, it's easier for you to go with the flow, isn't it? And they say if you get swept out to sea, just don't fight it. Just go, just relax and just go with it. In fact, I think not that long ago there was a little lad who, it might have been the summertime, maybe, it was only a young lad, I believe, and he'd watched a programme that had said just to relax, and he did so. And they saved him. They managed to save him, and it was hours and hours later, but they managed to save him. And he didn't go against the current or anything. He just relaxed. Saved his life. Yeah. So go with the flow. And it's much, much easier than trying to go against the grain. It is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm no master at it. I still make mistakes, of course. We learn, don't we? We learn. As we go through life, we learn. Don't touch that, it's hot. Yeah, bloody told you. Don't touch it, I've told you so. So, where do we go from here, humankind? Where do we go from here? We just go with the flow. Stay centered. Work on yourselves. Stay centered. Stay here now. You must do that. Yeah. I wonder if any of you have checked out Eckhart Tolle yet. From the links below. He's something else, is that expression of consciousness. Yeah, it's something else. Yes. I would very much like one day, if I'm being totally honest now, I'd very much like one day to help run a place where people can go to learn. You know, people who can go there to experience different perspectives and different points of view, which can and will help them in their awakening. I would very much like to do that. And I believe it will happen. It will happen. I know it will happen. It will happen. I know it will. Somewhere down the line. Because it'd be wonderful, wouldn't it, to have a place where Eckhart Tolle can come and give a seminar, and Kaypacha can come and do his workshops, and Teal Swan can do the same, and Marissa Peer, and, you know, we could get, you know, people who help to motivate you, people who help you progress in life, people who are very knowledgeable, who have been doing what they're doing for quite a number of years, and their experience helps you. Their experience helps you forward, you know. That would be very, very nice. It's a dream of mine, is that, to be quite honest. Yeah, it'd be wonderful. So one day, you know, it will happen. It will happen. I'm setting my focus on it, putting my positive intentions on it, feeling it in my tummy. So that's what we've got to do, isn't it? That's what we've got to do. We've got to listen to our feelings. We've got to feel. We've got to feel. We've got to feel. If you don't feel anything, then there's a blockage. There's something that's not flowing, you know. And it could be something like being codependent. It could be something like, you know, it's fear, a blockage, guilt, shame, you know. But we can get help to unblock, to build and to move forward. We can do it. Absolutely we can. I lived out at the bottom of a whiskey bottle for many years. Too many years. Yeah. My nose wasn't this shape when I was born. It's been altered. You know. Through life experience. Through living the life that I chose to live. Because we choose the lives that we live. None of us are victims. That's all an illusion. We have to learn. We have to experience. And we have to become strong. And on my own personal journey, I was right happy-go-lucky. Happy was my nickname when we were younger, you know. But things change, you know. Things change. What I would like to say, what I would like to put forward to you is that, and it's up to you whether you take this on board or not, is that we choose our lives before we incarnate into these bodies. We choose those who are going to help us learn lessons that we need to learn for our own progression as a soul progressing. You know, we choose our parents before we get here for the conditioning that we need to be conditioned to. So those conditions can be broken down and worked through and rebuilt. We can rebuild, you know, because a lot have actually. This is, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, my eyes are itching. But what can happen, or happens in most cases, is that we are born, we have chosen who are going to be as parents, or whether they're going to be present or not through our lives. We have those experiences. We are moulded through the society that we live in, through the schools that we go to, our education, the community that we live in. So we're moulded. We're moulded. And then things can happen. Life's experiences, the knockdowns, the get back ups, the knockdowns again, the disappointments, the trying to live a particular way because society thinks that you should be that way, trying to live your life to please others instead of pleasing yourself. Many of us do it, and have done it, you know, and still do it. Yes, many do. But that's not living your truth. That's not being you. That's being who they. It's them again. Oh, they want you to be. Don't be anything other than you. Yes, there can be alter egos when it comes to performances and this, that and the other. You know, artistic performances. Or people do it, you know, to get them through work. You know, not just performances in front of, you know, lots of people. On a daily basis, some people will put on a front, will take on an alter ego to get them through the day. Absolutely. There are, you know, there is help to help you understand and awaken to the fact that, you know, or to the possibility, I will say, possibility that you may be associated with some of those statements. There's some of those statements that I've just put forward. You know, it's food for thought, isn't it? You know, I mean, we can either just keep rolling along in the same old way and day after day doing the same old thing with the same old people and not learning anything and just getting totally bloody, what a waste of life. Excuse me. That's only my opinion. I'm say I'm right. Not everybody can change it like that, can it? You need to change yourselves first before you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to believe in yourselves. You need to believe in yourselves. That's what you need to do. You know, you are worthy of the most beautiful of lives. You are. Why not? Why? Who says so? Who says not? Just because you're born under these circumstances or those circumstances, or just because your skin's this colour, or just because you're a female or a male, or just because you deserve a bloody good life. All of you. No exceptions. No exceptions whatsoever. You know, there's that much wealth in the world. There's that much knowledge out there. You know, there's no reason at all why you cannot have your fill. There's no reason at all why you can't help others. You know, sometimes you don't feel like it, do you? I feed the birds, but I don't feed them every day. Sometimes I just don't, you know, I have my moments. I don't feed them all the time. I feed them occasionally. You know, I've helped the homeless on many, many occasions, but I don't do it every day. You know. But we do what we can when we can. If we can. You know, let's try and help each other. Let's try and help each other. Let's help each other. Never mind trying. Let's just do it. Let's just help each other. Just help each other. You know, everybody's fighting a hard battle, especially in these days of great change. So show some compassion to yourself. Go easy on yourself. Rest when you need to rest. Drink when you need to drink. Eat when you need to eat. Yeah, take a dump when you need to take a dump. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. We'll be alright. We can do this. We can do this together. Why not? Why not? Why? Why not? Why can it not be possible? Of course it's possible. It's mindset. It's mindset. Anything's possible. Anything. We can change this world. We can. You want to change the world, change yourself first. Yeah. We can change this world. Anyway, I go on a bit, don't I? Alright, well, thank you for listening if you've listened. If not, you've used your free will. And good on you. Good on you. Live your truth. My name's Steve Appleyard. Thanks for listening. Take care, and we'll put another video up soon.